Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, it is November 13th. I'm Michael Taylor, glad to be here on this pre-rainy day that we're going to have here. Welcome to the show. We've got a good one for you. Let's get right into it. We're going to be visiting with the president of GRF. It's going to be Kush Bada. He's going to be here. We're going to be talking about EV charging stations, solar plants. We're going to talk about landscaping, all the things that they've been doing at GRF to try to make the community better and save some money and all sorts of things. So we're going to go through kind of a long laundry list of things that they've been doing lately. So stay tuned for that in the program. Right now, though, we got to stay informed for you, and it's an important one. Open enrollment's going on right now, so Medicare open enrollment is also underway. And so if you want to understand your healthcare choices, compare and analyze plans, identify potential cost savings, and review your health and drug plan options for 2026, now's the time to do that. There is a special clinic going on that's going to be next week, next Thursday, November 20th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Clubhouse 2. Make sure you have to schedule your appointment. It's very important to schedule your appointment. Numbers right there on your screen that you can do that at. And don't ask them questions about your plan. They're not there to answer questions. They're just there to take the appointment. They're not the specialists, but go to those clinics and they're going to be able to help you kind of navigate all the way through all the idiosyncrasies and all the special things in those plans that can be very challenging for folks to figure out. So make sure you get to those appointments if you're having any questions about wanting to change your plan. Maybe get a little bit better service for what your needs are today. There you go. All right, let's take a check of our weather. And folks, it is going to be rainy for the next few days. Rain's going to start tonight, this evening, go into tomorrow morning, and then pretty heavy on Friday and Saturday. They're calling this one those atmospheric rivers, right, where the rain just kind of comes and pours. And so there will be maybe some street flooding, things like that. So be careful out there. If you have to get out and about, do it today, because tomorrow and Saturday are going to be really heavy rain days, and that's never fun to drive in and get around in. Temperatures are going to take a dive as well tomorrow, starting tomorrow, down to 58 degrees. That's going to be our high, and 65 on Saturday. Then we start to tiny bit of a warm up as we clear out, really, but stays in the 60s throughout the rest of the weekend and into Monday as the rain clears out, and we're left with some very cool temperatures in the aftermath. There you go. Let's take a look at our sunrise, sunset. Look at this. I would be very scared if this animal was after me. This is a white-tailed kite over there in Irvine, California. It looks like it's hovering over some prey as we speak. Thank you, Cynthia Case, for sending us this picture. It's a beautiful shot. Sunrise this morning was 6:21. Sunset tonight is going to be 4:48. If you have a beautiful shot or here around here in Laguna Woods Village, a sunrise, sunset, your pets, places around town, we'd love to see those pictures. Email us, LagunaWoodsVillageTV@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we'll use it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, lots of meetings to talk to you about, and then when we come back, we'll be talking with Kush Bada from GRF. Stay with us.
We're Denise and Ann with Legacy Arrangements.
We help families plan ahead for future funeral and cremation pre-arrangements. We represent over 70 mortuaries in the Southern California area.
We know these conversations aren't always easy, but we understand how truly important they really are. We are dedicated to making an uncomfortable conversation as comfortable for you as possible.
By planning today, you're going to lock in today's cost, and you're going to let your family know your future wishes.
It's truly a gift you give your loved ones.
Irvine Air has been proudly serving Laguna Woods for 10 years now with 25 years of HVAC experience. We provide affordable prices for our customers and try to get them the best deal and the best equipment available. We strive to repair and improve existing HVAC systems. At Irvine Air, we give our customers a great deal, and your satisfaction is our #1 priority. We do it all. Installation, service, maintenance, repair. Call us today or visit irvineair.com.
At Petwell Clinic, your local fast relief pet care clinic, there's no waiting days for an appointment. Just walk in when your pet needs care. From the moment you arrive, you'll feel our commitment to openness and service excellence. You remain by your pet's side throughout their visit, and all charges are clearly explained, so there are no surprises at checkout. Serving Laguna Woods Village, we are committed to kind and accessible pet care. Petwell Clinic, your most convenient option for quality pet care.
Hi, Welcome to Pacific Financial Planners. We focus on income replacement for your retirement. We have over 3 decades of professional money management experience. We personalize a plan that's right for you and your family. You only get one shot at retirement. Don't you think you better get it right? So give us a call for your free consultation. We can do this over the phone, via Zoom, or in person.
Are you guys ready for an update from the Golden Rain Foundation? I want to welcome new president for the Golden Rain Foundation, Coach Badath. Congratulations on the election and your nomination to be president for the new council.
Thank you. Well, what can I say? I'm kind of excited.
It's kind of a big transition, right? It's you're all of a sudden you're elected, you're the president, and the other folks are kind of going out, and new folks are coming in.
Correct. Yeah. So what I want to do is first thank all the outgoing board of directors. They did a lot of good things and put the Golden Rain Foundation in a firm spot. At the same time, I also want to welcome a lot of new directors. Some of them are brand new, and they might need some hand-holding.
Sure.
And maybe some coaching, but which is normal. It happens. Happened to me also when I first became a director.
Right. Everybody kind of gets in those seats and they get their feet, they get oriented about how it works and that kind of thing. But the good thing is that they're all members of the other associations, so they have some experience in the governance and those kinds of things too. So it isn't usually that big a learning curve, right?
It is a bit of a learning curve for everybody. Also, relationship is a big thing. So, at the same time, my goal is to work with all the different boards, the mutuals, the VMS, and have a cohesive feeling. We need to have a happy and no antagonistic kind of environment.
Oh, sure.
And to have a transparent and cohesive relationship, which would take us far ahead than to have, constant negativity.
Right, nobody wants that. But and the Golden Rain Foundation is a good apparatus to do it because it kind of crosses all the boundaries of the entire community, right, and serves everybody. So it's in the spirit of community service and not any kind of factions.
You're right. It needs all that. And we have so many different amenities and benefits that we work around that is amazing. When we compare it to all the neighboring or other HOAs, we are like way up there, really. Because people, when they come and complain about our HOA dues, I said, do you know what is included in that?
Yeah, and that's the thing, I think, that's one of the things that's
they have
amazing.
no idea. And when I give them a list of stuff that we do, they say, really? I didn't even know that. I said, how long have you lived here? Some of them say, oh, I've been here for 5 years, 10 years. And they say, I didn't even know that. And that's kind of, what? Your realtor didn't tell you?
Well, they should have. Well, let's talk a little bit about some of the things the Golden Rain Foundation has done in the past and some of the things that there's some accomplishments that have been done. Infrastructure and technology, I'm going to kind of start there. Yeah. You guys, the fiber connection from Ting is going strongly.
That's the first thing on the line, I would say. And the biggest thing, we're spending a ton of money on it on the one side, but what we're going to get from it is like total night and day difference.
Yeah, and it's not just today's technology, it kind of moves us into the future.
It's fiber optics, it's not
that coax cable.
That coax cable. All that coax cable is going, we should sell that when we get it out.
There's some copper in there.
There's a lot of copper in there, yeah.
You guys also have restored the emergency radio antennas and reconnected all that for the Orange County Sheriffs.
Yes, that is very important. It's going to help our emergency and what do you call it?
Emergency communications.
Emergency communications for sure, but disaster preparedness kind of stuff.
Right.
In case of what happens, you know.
That happens. All that goes down the radios can still,
Correct.
makes that work, and
Correct.
in case of
So that is very
emergencies,
important. So that is working, and I suppose after this next meeting, we are going to have a field kind of a check to make sure that everything is working like it's supposed to.
Right. Another thing you guys did is hired an electrical contractor at a discounted rate for
Yeah,
all
but
the
that
kind of
is
repairs.
not a
kind of
big thing to mention.
Right.
Yeah, because it's our job.
We can move right on.
It's our job to save money.
And the equestrian center has always been kind of one of these places that, and Restaurant 19, those kind of things. You guys have kind of like wanted to launch kind of a look at how the best way to maintain those facilities, right?
Yes. Yeah, but for that, I will come back for a whole hour to talk to you. It's a lot of stuff to mention. And, but those are some of our unique facilities that we have, which we have. And there are a lot of people who like it. There are a lot of people who feel
Right.
It's a waste of their money because they don't sit on a horse.
Right, but some people don't play tennis and some people don't golf, and so I guess anything that doesn't apply directly to somebody kind of sometimes feels
I
like.
don't go swimming, so does that mean that I don't pay for the swimming pools? I don't swim for a certain reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing, is mapped all the Southern California Edison meters to make sure they're working properly and they improve the energy tracking, things like that, which is important in terms of cost.
There was a reason for that. We were planning to put solar panels on our facilities.
Right.
And I guess we did not do some things, and our corporate members were not really excited at that time.
Okay.
But it did two things for us. We were able to see where our meters were, what was being affected by it, how much we were spending, and it gave us a whole big picture, which was a very important thing. But it did a good study for us, and I was very happy that we have that information ready. And in the future, when we are ready to put solar panels, that will be very useful.
That would be helpful, absolutely. Yeah. And speaking with the electricity, and the EV cars are becoming very popular for folks in the charging rates. So you guys have updated the vehicle policies to extend electrical vehicle replacement timing.
Yeah, we did. We were way behind, and we updated the rates. So even in spite of that, our charging rates are lower than outside, but it is still very good. I have an EV, I go charging on a weekend day, and I love it. I say I'd much rather have an EV charged than go to the gas station to fill my car with gasoline.
And then talking about, like you said, the equestrian center and other things like that, the new recreation fee policy also has come into place recently for GRF.
Yeah, we're working on that. I don't think it has been approved
Okay,
yet.
so it hasn't been approved yet, but that's something, again, one of those things in the work.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little about landscaping. It's one of the things you actually presented pretty recently to GRF, right?
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's talk about some of the things
Sure.
we got on that list there. And one of the important ones is a par 3 renovation, so the golf course down there.
Have you been to the par 3 golf course?
I'm not allowed to play golf here.
No, but
I've seen it. It's beautiful.
Go on a little field trip kind of thing, or if you can't, tell me, I'll take you.
There we go.
Yeah. Par 3 is one of the most tranquil places that you will experience in Laguna Woods.
Okay.
Yeah. So that little picture that you see is the, what do you call it, where you check in.
Right.
So around that building, all this renovation was done.
All the reseeding, added gravel, mud areas, those kinds of things.
So before and after pictures show you that the old landscape material was removed. They cleaned it all up, reseeded the area, put some new grass, new plants. It really looks nice now. I feel more. It's even better than what it used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I live like walking distance from this par 3. So when I'm kind of going a little nuts there with some conversations with other people, I go there and relax or get on the phone.
That's your Zen place?
It's a Zen place, kind of, yeah. Very nice, very calming, cool place, yeah.
And then you've also brought some tech into the gardening and that kind of thing, right? The nursery program has got some software that's going to help them with inventory.
That's
and,
right.
those kinds of
I
things.
forgot about that.
No, don't forget about that.
Yeah,
It's important.
we installed a new software that allows our landscape department to control or what is the correct word for that?
Inventory in terms of ordering and
Correct. They can do all of that, and they know exactly how many plants they have, what kind of plants, where they can utilize it,
right.
where it would be better, and how big it grows, how small it grows. So anybody and everybody knows. But the other part about this, which is not mentioned here probably, is that we have created a book, a
nursery
nursery
book?
book for
Right.
the residents to refer to. Unfortunately, they didn't give us a link to that,
Oh, okay.
but there is a link which I don't know how I can pass it down to you, but
We'll try to get that out
Too
there
late.
somehow.
too late to think about it. But there is a link, and I'm sure we will be able to put it in the next email
Right.
blast
Yeah,
that
for
we
the next,
send out.
next newsletter you guys send out, we'll have the
Every
link for that.
Friday, something goes out. So in the next one, next Friday, tomorrow's Friday, maybe if they can get it done, it will be,
That'd be great.
yeah.
I want to come back to some of the things you guys have done for clubhouse recreation and enhancements, things like that. You guys did a 6-month hybrid test for using the model for the PAC music to reserve for club reservations and general residence access. How was that kind of tested out, and what are the results of that?
I'm not very closely involved in that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have much information. But I know last year when should it be called last year or earlier this year, it was completed and it went off well, that much I know. And
And it's important to kind of revisit those and assess those kinds of things in terms of usage. Are we doing it the best way possible? And kind of like, how can we improve the usage for clubhouse members and the general public, right?
that is correct. So we work with committees, correct? So I was not on that committee to
Okay.
assess that. And one of the things that I remember one of my board members talking about a lot was that they needed a special sound box which could connect video panels. So when the performer at the PAC is performing, when you go to a big place like a Hollywood Bowl,
Right.
you see them about this small when you're sitting up in the bleachers, right? So for that reason, they have these big video panels on
Right.
the side so they can make them bigger. So they were talking about that, and so I'm not sure whether that was accomplished or not.
Okay.
But we have a box that can do it. Only thing, we don't have the video panels, or I'm totally missing it. So I don't know. I'm not going to BS over here on that.
Okay. Another thing you guys have been doing some financial planning and some of the oversight that you guys have been doing at the GRF. And one of the things you inspected all the facilities and equipment, and you guys are kind of making budget adjustments accordingly, right?
We were. And that's how I think we did our budget for this year. That budget has passed. And some of the things got approved, and some of the things have been put back for future. So we don't have a trunk full of money just sitting there saying, okay, next, what else do you need to buy?
Yeah, and I think that's with all the HOAs and all the mutuals and those kinds of things, the NGRF, you guys are constantly searching for ways that you can tighten up the budget just a little bit, find those savings wherever it might be, right?
Right. So that is my goal this year, to tighten the budget and at the same time to look for new money where we can create some revenue generating options. Not sure, no time to discuss that, but soon when we figure that out, that would be one of the biggest things that we can do so that people will be happy, because when we generate income, it will affect our HOA dues, which will make many of our residents a lot happier, because bottom line is nobody has a bottomless wallet,
Right.
right?
You want more, you got to spend more, and that means fees go up, and that's what people are, fighting against, pushing
Correct.
against the services versus fees kind of thing.
And I'm one of them.
Right.
I'm a resident. So every time I hear about my dues going up, I have to cringe. And I have a dual role. I'm a resident and I'm also a director. So it's my job to look out for revenue generating items that will create income.
Right. And there was one, I want to kind of just touch on this for a second. There was one where there was an idea of maybe having an automated gate system for some of the gates. And that would have reduced, obviously, the cost of having security folks there and that kind of thing. But that got some pushback in terms of, no, that's a service we want to have, right? Is that kind of what the debate was there?
It's a debatable item to talk today because it was considered. It was mentioned in one of the shows over here, but it was premature. They hadn't done enough research, and that made a lot of people upset. A lot of people, meaning residents, as well as the gate ambassadors, and the gate ambassadors are also residents.
Right, sure.
Right. So they got upset that we were going to take away their jobs. So it was very premature and not well thought of because they were not even sure of the kind of technology, because there's a lot of technology out there which can make this possible.
Right.
But I don't want to say anything like that because I don't want people standing like a strike outside my door.
Yeah, we don't want protesters running up and down in front of your house. Well, and that goes to a point. I think it's maybe just a broader question in terms of, it's one of those, there's no bad idea, let's throw everything against the wall kind of thing. And sometimes, a bad idea does get out there, maybe an idea that gets a lot of pushback, and you have to say, hey, we're just exploring everything, right? And you want to be able to have the freedom to at least ask the question and not feel like you're going to get pushback and a lot of controversy over those kinds of things. And so maybe a different approach to those kinds of things, because there's lots of ideas out there that may be good, bad, but you at least have to talk about them.
There's a lot of ideas. But before we go out and go yak, 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 I would much rather have it well thought of, researched correctly. It should look 100% foolproof kind of stuff that would create a real income and which could reflect onto the dues that we charge. But without that, I would not be ready to come here and, get some kind of a
buy-in or put it out there kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to solar panels and those kinds of things, I know it didn't move forward in the latest kind of round or attempt. Do you think that's still in the future
Yes.
in terms of a solar kind of village or solar fields here?
The solar panel, the EV charging, those are all good ideas. But we need to have the necessary funds in our reserve accounts and also a buy-in from the rest of the boards who should support it, because our policy says that anything that we spend over 500,000 has to be approved by the corporate members. So unless the project is less than 500,000, GRF has to take corporate member support.
In the last minute or so we have left, Kush, tell me about, you're the president now. Do you have any kind of vision or platform you try to move forward with, or what's your hope for the next year or so?
Get everybody together. Number one hope and wish to make everybody work together, make it very transparent, work cohesively, and have fun at the same time.
Yeah, it should be fun, right? Working with folks and making things better in the community should be a fun task.
Indeed, that should be the way to do it. No daggers, no swords, That's not the way I work.
No daggers, no swords. We don't want to have metal detectors at the meetings. All right, Kushwin, new president for DRF. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back with some movie previews.
Your legacy is more than just memories. It's security and well-being of your loved ones. In today's ever-changing market, is your portfolio ready to protect what matters most? Now is the time to ensure your investments are aligned with your goals and the current economic climate. Safeguard your future. Visit yourmoneytalks.com or call 949-219-0692 today. Protect what matters most. We're here to help.
Wait is over. A brand new pharmacy just minutes from your front door is now open. Service is our top priority at Laguna Pharmacy. Enjoy free same-day delivery, low over-the-counter prices, and personalized attention, all with the same copay you're used to. Tired of waiting on hold? Our experienced pharmacists answer your calls right away. We are in network with most Medicare plans and make the transfer process easy. Visit Laguna Pharmacy today for the exceptional care you deserve.
We promise to meet you with an open heart and curious mind. To never have the answers before we've heard your story. Because you are not everyone else, and healthcare is not one size fits all. Highest performing hospital, top ranked physicians, 50 convenient locations, right here in Orange County. You, empowered by Hoag.
Okay, let's talk movies. We got some good ones, and it's going to be kind of rainy, so you might want to come inside and watch some movies with us this weekend. On Friday, we have Interstellar. That one stars Matthew McConaughey. It's brought to us by RadNet. It's going to be 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. When Earth becomes uninhabitable in the future, a farmer and ex-NASA pilot Joseph Cooper is tasked to pilot a spacecraft along with a team of researchers to find a new planet for humans. That is a crazy and very interesting movie. You'll like it. It's a good one. And then on Saturday, we have more of a comedy from the Coen brothers. It's Burn After Reading. It stars Brad Pitt and a bunch of other folks in there. It's brought to us by Advanced Ear Care, and it's going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without. It is a disc containing mysterious information from a CIA agent ends up in the hands of 2 unscrupulous and sort of daft gym employees who attempt to sell it. And it is a great, fun comedy and kind of a thriller as well. That's going to be on Saturday. All right, let's check our weather. Like I said, we have rain in the forecast, and we got plenty of it coming our way. We got rain's going to start tonight, then heavy rain on Friday, heavy rain on Saturday, then a little bit of a clear out on Sunday and Monday. There you go. Temperatures will be cool in the 60s starting tomorrow. There you go. All right, folks, tomorrow on the program, Legacy Memorial Insurance and Mint Insurance and Old Pros are going to be here with us, and I'll be here as well. So there you go. That's a bonus, right? All right, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. From all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.